Greetings. So, last year, I didn't upload a whole lot of videos, and that's because I kept getting sick constantly. And it was kind of annoying because I would just be in bed all the time, and then I would have to like build up the muscles, and then once I started to get the ball rolling again, I would get sick again, and then I wouldn't be able to do anything. So this year I'm just like doing self-improvement stuff and try to like catch my life back up to where it needs to be before I start making videos again. I'm still going to be trying to like do Beat Saber and stuff. So Beat Saber people, don't worry about that. I just need to like make my muscles stronger again. And this week is when I started like getting back into it because I got sick for like a whole month basically recently. But now like I'm doing the stretches, the warm up, the flexibility exercises and all that other stuff, and I'm feeling so much better now. But I need to go get like my muscles back into gear so I can do like the more nuanced stuff that probably no one even recognizes. So I'll get to that at some point. I might even just start like uploading videos just to have the music, because I feel like most people aren't going to even notice the little nuances to my movements. So and even the nuances that I do have, like I'll probably not even be as good as I want them to be because I'm still working on my body. It's probably going to be a few years before like I get the flexibility and movement, range of motion, and all that other stuff that I want to have happen. Because I'm also looking into like dancing stuff. That way maybe I'll just like do some spins or whatever while I'm in VR. So we'll see. But yes, Beat Saber is part of like my exercise routine. I'll start off with like some fat loss or ab exercises depending on the day, and then I'll go into Beat Saber, which makes me sweat more than any other exercise I've ever done in my life. I can't find anything that makes me sweat as much, and I have a much easier time breathing. It's like the best aerobics I've had so far. And then I'll just so Beat Saber will always be around, but one problem with Beat Saber is copyright stuff. So it's very hard to find music that won't get taken down just randomly. So I could be practicing like a song for like weeks, maybe a month or two, depending on the difficulty, and then I upload it and I won't be able to actually use it because the copyright's not there. And like, what song isn't copyrighted out there? So when it gets uploaded, it'll get uploaded, you know? And that's all I gotta say about Beat Saber. Maybe I'll do another like exercise like VR game at some point, but for now that's just what I'm doing so far for Beat Saber. Alright, let's see here. Next group of people I want to talk to is the family. Because my family actually watches this stuff. And I just want to say hello. I wasn't expecting like the family to go see this, but since you're here, hello. This is just like a more unfiltered version of myself. I don't filter myself much in the first place, but like this is a totally unfiltered thing. So I might say something that you might not like. I don't know what. It's not like I even swear that much either. So just saying, a little heads up, because I always assume that my family's not watching my videos. So yeah. And the ones that wanted to go see me be drunk, I'm working on it. I just... because I don't want to have like the names above people's avatars, because I don't want like people being harassed or whatever. So I gotta go record some new things. But lately, every time I get drunk, I tell people I'm going to be recording when I'm drunk, and then they come up to me, they're like, "Oh, he's drunk, he's going to be more honest than usual." I'm like, are you serious? Are you really serious right now? When am I not upfront and honest to you? Do you think drunk is going to do that? I think it's going to do the opposite. So, like, they'll come up to me and start talking about personal things, and I'm just like, okay, I have to go edit that out. But sometimes, like, these conversations are so long that it's like most of the video, and then I'm like, there's nothing I can really salvage from this video because you guys are being dumb. And then on top of that, I don't really drink that much in the first place. Like last year, I got drunk like 5 times max because I was sick most of the time, and there was never really an excuse to go do it. Like, and like the stars have to align. I have to be not busy. Well, who isn't busy all the time anyways? And then I have to be in a good mood because if you drink when you're feeling crap, you're just gonna feel more crap. So yeah. So eventually I'll get the drunk videos up there because I love it when I get to be all goofy and silly when I'm drunk, but it's gonna be a little while. So yeah, I'll probably be like next year before I get enough clips for me to actually be able to upload of me being drunk. As long as I can get people to stop being so personal when I'm being drunk. It's just funny. It's like, I haven't said anything that I have to worry about putting in a video. It's just people coming up. So silly. Let's see here. Yes. And then the last group of people I want to go talk to, my friends. And they've been being a higher priority usually lately because this might be a little personal, but like growing up, like I didn't really have many people that like I got really close to and really got to go talk much about. So like now that I actually have like close friends that I can talk to and all that other stuff, it feels real nice. So I like playing video games with them a lot too, you know? So I'm gonna be uploading some videos where I'm just chilling with friends because this channel is gonna become more like a time capsule for my times with my close friends. So eventually that'll happen. And if you're one of my friends that are watching this, like let me know if you want me to take something down. And if you want me to upload something, let me know. I'm pretty sure I've pretty much talked to every single one of you and told you, but here's a reminder just in case. Besides, there shouldn't be anything personal in the first place. I usually do a bit of like editing, just a glance over at a lot of stuff before I upload anyways. I'm gonna be having a hard time finding the time to go edit stuff because usually if I edit something, I'm not just watching it once and then it's uploaded. I have to watch it like 5 times, and that's just being generous, before I go upload it. So yeah, we'll get there at one point. Let's see. What else is there? Oh yes. And I won't be doing a whole lot of video games this year because I'm doing a whole lot of life improvement stuff. I'm looking into psychology, philosophy stuff, so I can get a better handle on my mental and emotions. And like, I'm also trying to help my friends like also improve their lives as well. It's nice to see them improve a little bit. But now I want to like help them even more. So that's just like another thing I'm trying to go do. And then I'm also looking into exercise, diet, financial stuff, and all that other things. But all that stuff takes time. And if I'm playing video games, I'm not improving. So I have to go figure that stuff out. So this year's going to be a lot of time being taken up by that. And luckily, one of these things is ChatGPT, like that AI that came out recently. It's been very helpful. Like, I've been using Google quite a bit, but like ChatGPT like gets a nice, concise thing of a lot of detail all at once, really quickly. It's so handy. So it's been helping me improve significantly faster. And I wonder what else will happen from that. Let's see. Oh yes, the games that I might play. I'm still probably gonna play like some random Switch games and PC games. My go-to is gonna be chess, MechWarrior 5, and Smash. But again, don't really expect any like video gameplay footage of that because I've been very busy this year, and I'm probably gonna stay busy this entire year. So we'll see what happens there. And the last thing I want to mention is I'm probably gonna be like doing this vlog style kind of thing, like at the beginning of every month. I'm gonna start that with at the beginning of March because I'm gonna be busy for the rest of this month, and then I don't want to start it like at the beginning of February because I just will have uploaded this video, and I'm gonna be very busy throughout February as well. So starting March, I'll probably start doing like a little progress thing, just so people know that like I'm not just sitting there staring at the wall all day. You know, I am doing things. And it'll also give me like a little progress thing that I can look back on and make sure that like, hey, I am actually doing things in life, you know? And if I'm not doing things, like it'll be a kick in the booty to get me started with stuff. So yeah. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. Yeah. Don't ever ask me about my game log. There are so many games. I could play video games for the rest of my life, and I would still have more to play. I mean, heck, the Epic Game Store, like they do like a free game every week or two, and I haven't touched a single one. And some of them are really good games that I wanted to play, that I've been like waiting for years to play, and I just haven't had the time to go play them yet. After, again, prioritization, and I need to go focus on real life stuff as much as I want to go play video games all day. It's, again, I find it funny. All my time growing up, I was like, I'm freaking gonna focus everything on video games, and that's gonna be like my life's goal is to just be the video game guy and just be really amazing at video games. And now that like I'm older, I'm like, fuck, I can't be playing video games all the time, because if I play too many video games, my brain gets overstimulated and I need to go relax. Otherwise my mind goes in circles and then nothing gets done, and I'll just be like an emotional mess or whatever. And so I've been like relaxing a bit on that, doing meditation stuff and like actually spending time to relax, and it makes life so much easier. Meanwhile, I'm just watching so many people that used to not play video games and they were happy, and then they're playing too many video games now. And now they're getting a little stressed because they're always watching TikTok or just like scrolling their phone and all that stuff. And now their mind is always constantly thinking about something else. They get all panicked. It's just like, how did I become the one that's not the video game addict anymore? But yes, with that said, video games are still fun. You just gotta have a little bit of balance between that and real life. It's just, no one seems to be like that anymore. It feels like everywhere I go, in real life and in online, everyone's just so angry and emotional all the time. And if I manage to go convince someone to just take a break, they get so much happier. It's just so funny to me. But yeah, little steps, little steps. I want to make sure people are like actually having a good time and actually remembering to take care of themselves. Because it's funny how much people don't actually like take care of themselves. Yeah. Sorry, I got a little rambly at the end there. But, yeah. Eventually, yeah. Oh, yeah, I think the last thing I gotta say is I'm gonna be focusing on making like a new avatar, because I do love this avatar. Robots are cool. It's also fluffy. But I want to go make something that's like unique to me, because this is just like a public avatar that like anyone can go use. So eventually I'll get something that's unique. Oh, and I can't wait to go for facial recognition to be a thing, because that'll make it a bit better. Even though that like when I'm using this progen, it usually is pretty indicative of like what my face is, because I'm usually smiling and happy and all that such. And I usually close my eyes a bit when I put my hands on my head. So, but you know, there's also nuances to people's faces that like I would like to have on avatars while I'm going to talk to people, because body language is quite important. Having a voice and the inflection of your voice is important. Now we need the facial tracking. The facial tracking will be very nice, but it's not there yet. It's probably gonna be expensive, because with the freaking what was it called? The 5i Pro or something like that. That was like $1,400 or something crazy. And then that was just for the eye tracking. Then you put the facial tracker on top of that. I think that's like another few $100. It's like, I don't have that kind of money. That's really expensive. It's like, as much as I would love that, I mean, what I have on right now is pretty expensive, because this is like a couple $100 for these, and then there's like $100 for each one of these. And the belt is like another like $70, I think. And then you got the base stations, which is another couple $100, but it's like, oh my god, that's expensive as fuck. But yeah. But yes, VR is worth it though, because it helped me get over my anxiety. And if I'm out of VR for too long, like, I start getting irritable when I get around people, because most of the time I'm in real life, I'm usually working at my McJob. And then everyone there is all super angry. They all have scowls. No one wants to talk to each other. And if they do talk to each other, they're always yelling at each other. And it's just like, my gosh, no wonder everyone's in a terrible mood. So I'm trying to bring a little bit of positivity. Not saying that like everyone should be happy working their McJob, but like they shouldn't be at each other's throats and whine to go like punch each other, you know? So one thing at a time. Alright, I think I've rambled enough. That'll be like a little bit of a snippet of like a preview of the future of what the vlogs might be. Just me rambling about random stuff. If you want me to go talk about anything, do let me know. You have a wonderful evening or day. I don't know. But yeah. Bye-bye.